Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up.
Boom! Oh, what an elbow!
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom! Oh, what an elbow!
Look, I've spent time outside of the ring with Bryan Danielson and Daniel Bryan, and I have to say, neither guy's gonna party till they drop, but they're nice guys, but they can be a little bit awkward in social situations.
Neither guy is the life of the party, but I know if Daniel Bryan invited me to a party, I'd at least have a lot of other people to talk to. But I'll never go to a Bryan Danielson party because I'll be the only person there. Danielson's best friend is a plant. When's the last time you think this Bryan Danielson kid had a date? Huh, Saxton? High school, maybe? He looks like the type of guy who would go to his prom alone. You can relate to that, can't you?
Well, it's not about me. And listen, I can't speak to Danielson's dating habits, but I'm sure right now, early in his career, he's more focused on honing his craft and learning the business.
Cole was making assumptions of Bryan Danielson's dating life. Sounds like you'd have something in common with Danielson then, Cole. It's not like I've ever seen any proof that you even had a prom date.
Hey, you're just gonna have to trust me when I say my date was smoking hot. Now, comparing these two men, Daniel Bryan landed a real woman in Brie Bella while becoming the top superstar in WWE. And his opponent, Danielson, goes home alone after taking some falls on a gym floor. Gotta be careful not to get counted out here.
These two guys have some similar moves. They must have trained at the same school or something, but I digress. Danielson's faster hitting, but Daniel Bryan has a slightly bigger repertoire.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's gonna happen now? What's he got in mind?
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's. Danielson's running drop kicks are faster, but I don't think he has anything that can match Daniel Bryan's running knee.
Yep, Danielson is pretty much just an indie internet darling. That's it. Splashy fast moves that don't mean anything. Now, Daniel Bryan's moves will keep you down for the count.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Boom!
Michael, you seem to harbor an extreme dislike for Bryan Danielson. Why do you hate the kid so much?
Saxton, he's a nerd. This Danielson guy can't get a girlfriend, and he never watches TV. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan does a reality show with his gorgeous wife, Brie Bella. Look at Bryan.
Beautiful technique.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
This might be it.
Oh, my. This could be the turning point.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. You know, you just can't teach experience. You have to live it. That gives Daniel Bryan a huge advantage in this match.
Good point, Corey. They say there's no greater teacher than adversity, and Daniel Bryan has earned a wealth of knowledge from that teacher.
We know what's coming here. When you guys talk about adversity being Daniel Bryan,
that should do it. Will Bryan Danielson be able to continue?
Lariat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Just looking at these two guys tonight, you can see which one is a star. Daniel Bryan is wearing those fancy boots and has a well-manicured beard, while this dork Danielson is out here in boring white trunks and a shaved head. Who would ever shave their head?
Oh, just be nice, Michael. Maybe this Bryan Danielson guy can't grow a beard, though I can't excuse that outfit choice either.
You're one to give fashion advice, Saxton.
Oh, what impact! He may be a dweeb, but I'll say that this Bryan Danielson guy is at least respectful of authority. I saw him shaking a lot of hands backstage before the match.
Daniel Bryan has a good reason to defy authority. He spent years being held down by Triple H and the McMahons. Danielson is a young guy who hasn't learned some harsh truths yet.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count. We were discussing Danielson's potential relationships here in WWE. I think the higher-ups might like his clean-cut style, and I bet The Miz could give him some fashion tips.
Yeah, something tells me Miz and Danielson don't have much in common, Cole.
Oh, what a slam that hurt! What a stomp!
Good grief.
I'm a fan of this Bryan Danielson kid, but he's at a severe disadvantage tonight. Daniel Bryan's a 19-year veteran, while Bryan Danielson has only been at this for 4 years.
I agree, Corey, but Danielson is a fast learner and has already wrestled in Japan and has honored some of America's top independent promotions.
This is sickening to watch. The ref had no choice but to call.
Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up. Oh!
Bryan Danielson calls himself a dragon. Daniel Bryan has been referred to as a goat. Normally that would be a mismatch, but I think both these guys could rule the animal kingdom of WWE.
Going to the top, high risk.
Oh, an elbow drop!
Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Ooh, what impact.
This Danielson kid is falling behind. He obviously can't keep up with a true professional like Daniel Bryan.
As much as I hate to say it, Danielson could use some training. He seems like a perfect fit for NXT.
Saxton brought up the animal nicknames of our two competitors here, and that's not just for T-shirts. Danielson has the ferocity of a fire-breathing serpent, while Daniel Bryan's stubborn and a big fan of headbutts.
Yeah, Danielson is a dragon, all right, but he's all just a myth that people tell folk tales about. Daniel Bryan is going to slay the dragon here tonight.
A win here tonight would be monumental for Bryan Danielson. Beating a main eventer like Daniel Bryan could spring this newcomer into the title picture.
Wow, that's a hot take there, Saxton. Of course, any guy who can beat Daniel Bryan rises in the power rankings. The only question is, what title Bryan Danielson would contend for?
The two of you brought up the extremely unlikely scenario of Bryan Danielson winning and trying for a title. Win or lose, Danielson needs the help of a veteran. Maybe he could team with his opponent tonight and try the tag team ranks.
Well, given his lean frame and speed in the ring, Danielson could potentially contend with 205 Live. Best. He'd be a pretty good cruiserweight champion.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
He may be a dweeb, but I'll say that this Bryan Danielson guy is at least respectful of authority.
Daniel Bryan has a good reason to defy authority. He spent years being held down by Triple H and the McMahons. Danielson is a young guy who hasn't learned some harsh truths yet.
We were discussing Danielson's potential relationships here in WWE. I think the higher-ups might like his clean cut. This could be all she wrote.
You see a neat move working on the Achilles lock.
Victory is on the horizon.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous. The yes lock is in!
Wow.
The yes lock is in!
Unreal.
Oh, what a crossface!
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
These two guys have some similar moves. They must have trained at the same school or something.
A pin attempt. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
These competitors are just trying to stay under control.
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's. Danielson's running drop kicks are faster, but I don't think he has anything that can match Daniel Bryan's running knee.
Yep, Danielson is pretty much just an indie internet darling. That's it. Splashy fast moves that don't mean anything. Now Daniel Bryan's moves will keep you down for the count. Look at Bryan Danielson. You gotta believe this one's over.
But can he follow up here?
And an easy kick out.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
I think we know what this is. Is he done? And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole. I'm a fan of this Bryan Danielson kid, but he's at a severe disadvantage tonight. Daniel Bryan's a 19-year veteran, while Bryan Danielson has only been at this for 4 years.
I agree, Corey, but Danielson is a fast learner and has already wrestled in Japan and has honored some of America's top independent promotions.
Drop kick!
Oh, great height.
The two of you discussed Danielson's inexperience tonight. Have you seen his velocity in heat matches? His composition isn't exactly main event caliber.
I hate to agree.
He's looking at it. When this guy's on, look at it.
A barrage of strikes. Endless. Here's his moment, Michael. Yeah, that was quick.
Going for the big one.
Look, I've spent time outside of the ring with Bryan Danielson and
Harsh impact. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Daniel Bryan overcomes his past.
Turning back the hands of time.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has shown how much a man can learn.